fuck me, what a mission. So 4 weeks detox, so probably about 4 or 5 week detox off my obviously illegally gained CBD THC oil to treat my stage 4 endometriosis. The clinic I'm going to, I'm not going to mention the name because I just don't think that's the right thing to do. It's legal. You just have to speak to your doctor to get a referral. So for the last 4 weeks, in reflection, detoxing off what I would have believed to be a pretty well-made CBD THC oil, it really showed me how effective the treatment was for me, having a chronic illness, being endometriosis, which is a chronic inflammatory illness. We believe that's in my diaphragm and obviously my bowel, my bladder, and both of my ovaries. And it began, like, as soon as I started detoxing, it began straight away. Like, I was not in a good way. Pain, like quite stabbing pain, heavy symptoms as it progressed. And even on the last week, it was probably like my worst. I mean, I think I was crying every second day, like having panic attacks. My sleep was shit. My appetite was up and down. My mood was definitely really bad. Not to mention having to go to school, starting a new job, starting a new business, which is all just really actually shit timing, but it had to be done. But I got through it, but it's not something that I'd like to do again because, my God, it was really hard. So I went into the appointment today and I spoke to the nurse first, who took my height, my weight, my blood pressure, everything was fine. And then obviously I had to have my pee test, which I was really nervous about, to be honest with you, because it was only about 6 weeks ago I was taking, I definitely had THC and it was getting me some stoned. So the THC can sit in your fat cells for quite a long time. So I'm thinking, shit, I might not test it. I might test positive. So I go in there and have the chat with the nurse. It's really lovely. I'm really honest with her. Tell her all the medications I take, blah, 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 blah. There's no judgment, which was really cool. She was really lovely. And then I waddle off to go do my wee test, which is always lovely. And it wasn't clear, but it was a pass. So I still had some in my system, but it was enough so that I could start the treatment. And then once I'd done that was all very nice. Pleasantries were over. And then I went and spoke to the doctor. She was really lovely. She went through all my notes and looked at everything, and we both agreed that quite a high dose of THC alongside CBD oil for my treatment plan would be good. This comes with strict rules, which is quite funny. If you know me well, I'm not allowed to drive. And I'm not allowed to operate anything heavy machinery or obviously anything too heavy, which is funny because I don't drive anyway. But the lifting heavy will be interesting. So in 2 weeks, what happens, they send off my application for medical marijuana. The Australian government has to obviously clear it, which it always does. It's just a pure formality. I think if you were a bit dodgy, maybe they might not clear it. But anyway, I'm pretty undodgy. And then basically she pulls me back into her office in 2 weeks' time, and then she teaches me how to dose. So in 2 weeks' time, I will begin the program, which I'm feeling excited about, a little bit nervous, but I've got myself covered for the next 2 weeks, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so far the journey continues. Everything else, just waiting for more doctor's appointments and to see a surgeon in another month. So we'll just keep rolling. And I'll just keep posting this journey. Cool.